confused, everyone?
But it's a term now. Yeah, I mean, listen, I've heard stupider terms, my friend. So I mean, whatever. That's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah. Although Casper, I will tell you right off the rip, there's a news article that you dropped. Which one was it? Sorry, real quick. Gotham Knights goes free for some Xbox users. When I tried to open up, it's from comicbook.com. I've used their website before and I've had no problems with it. But this time, specifically, it wouldn't let me access the site because of my browser. So I was like, fuck that. Users, aka me. Oh damn, man, that sucks. So that was the only one I had trouble with, but so Red Dead Redemption's getting 60 frames per second patch on PS5. The Xbox version remains at 30. This is kind of wild. I don't know why one would be different than the other, but my thought is they got to do an update then at some point for Xbox. They can't just leave Xbox at 30. That's bullshit. It's on Game Pass here. I wonder, yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it went on Game Pass. I saw somebody playing it the other day. I was kind of surprised. Red Dead disappointment. Damn. Rockstar has sneakily added a 60 frames per second option for PS5 users. That's super cool though. What about Xbox? Microsoft's platform never received the new Red Dead Redemption port due to the Xbox 360's backward compatibility, but that version is limited to 30 frames even on Xbox S, X, and S. Microsoft could look at using its FPS boost method, but given that we haven't seen a new FPS boost title in months, it seems unlikely. So this is a pretty weird one, but they got to do like something. Rip my wallet. Was it a decent game? Have you, Phil Spencer? Well, I mean, they're saying like the whole point of why they didn't port it over is because Xbox 360 had backwards compatibility. So like you could play it on the X and S for whatever reason, but then they were like, yeah, we didn't port it, but I don't know, that seems stupid. Still no Fable. They are doing a Fable game though. They announced one not too long ago, right? Where's my GD Fable? Like I said, I know they announced one. I don't know when it's coming though. Probably not till, I know not till next year at least, so. All right, this next one, Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, is going to be the first 2-disc PS5 game. That is crazy. Game is on Game Pass. Okay, nice. I thought that's what Cross was kind of saying. Thank you so much, Cyclo. Also, how you doing, Cyclo? How is the BG? How's the gate doing? He must have got to something recently then. I know on Tuesday he was saying it was good, but there wasn't as many O's. They're actually just crazy, dude. You made me really want to try this game out sometime. Water is liquid. Damn. I hear what you're saying with that. Just couldn't get into it. Yeah, I watched a guy play it for a couple of minutes yesterday, and I immediately, I shouldn't say immediately. I pretty quickly was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. I don't know the streamer that well, so like I know of him. We've had some interactions and stuff here and there, but I ended up just moving on. I was like, yeah, I need to check out fucking Baldur's Gate. Twitch, bro, Twitch. Are you on Twitch Mobile? Because Twitch Mobile sucks, bro. Don't trust Twitch Mobile for anything. So yeah, I didn't think this was actually going to be a thing. But apparently PlayStation 5 is going to get a 2-disc game. I think we talked about some of the things that you'll get with it, but just the most of the oh yeah, right here I see it. But the big thing of this story is that it's gonna be 2 discs. That's hilarious. Bored playing the game. Yeah, it kind of looked a little bit boring. Big day tomorrow, AC Jim. Hey, no problem, man. If you can hang out as long as you want. You can dip out as soon as you want, buddy. There's no obligations. I appreciate you hanging out though. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I meant to drop this one on Tuesday, but I completely missed it somehow. Cross, you always got some ladies. Yeah, you got some lady issues too. Hayao Miyazaki is already working on his next film. Apparently, The Boy and the Heron wasn't going to be his final film after all, which we kind of talked about before. We knew that, but apparently he is just completely working on another film. So this motherfucker really was like, or somehow, I don't even know how it got started. I was gonna say I think it was him, but that feels like unfair if I don't know that the whole thing started with him. But at some point somebody said, all right, this is his last film, or this is my last film, or whatever, and then they were like, psych. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I would like to see this final film of his, and then it was like, nope. Both Cross and Casper coming in with some intensity out here. Jeez. Have an issue? Here's a tissue. I have heard that. I don't know if it's in the way that you talking about it. After being thought that The Boy and the Heron was going to be his last film, it turns out he's already obsessed with his next one. During an interview, the Studio Ghibli producer revealed that Miyazaki is already working on his next project. He's thinking about this next project every day, and I can't stop him. In fact, I've given up. I no longer try to dissuade him, even if he were to make a failed film in life. It's only the work that delights him. Listen. Also, where's my fucking Fable? Thank you, appreciate that, Cross. Hey, I think you get to be the first person who used the highlight message. I mean, since I added that sweet Navi sound, yeah, bro. All right, hold on. Just because you fucking put it in here, man. That is not what I put in. Fable 4 is just Fable 4 just current, just not current. Have a just not. Who wrote this? Fable 4 currently does not have a release date. The earliest we'd expected is early 2024, though 2025 could be more likely. Oh my god. There you go. Yeah. Thanks, Cyclo. I was taking a look as well. Big bag of beers. Hey, it's all right. Your health is low. Damn, man, you got some time to be waiting on that one. They said 2024, maybe 2025. So could be all over the place. Damn. All right, so we'll see what happens with Miyazaki, if he actually ever has a final film. And he's just gonna keep on doing this because it's not his first time either. So bro is just hitting everyone with the Sykes. 2030, we'll see, man. He's not Elder Scrolls. Who the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to the... What the fuck was that? The ladies here are shallow-minded. Oh, damn. That's really stupid. I'm sure you'll find the right lady. Don't you worry, Casper. All right, cool. So this next one, when Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom was coming out, there was a trailer for the game that was showing, like, people was always like, we're like talking about this sad guy playing Tears of the Kingdom by himself or whatever. Apparently, Nintendo has brought sad guy from Tears of the Kingdom launch trailer back. So I wanted to just show this, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the trailer. You know, and you know, let's see what sad Tears of the Kingdom guy is up to. That's right. He got a girlfriend, wife now.
Okay.
Idiot.
Why don't you?
Oh.
Untrue Cyclo.
Nice.
She's gonna get her own Switch, my friend.
Let's see.
Wow. And she's gonna solve it differently.
Nice. Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
Play. Connect.
Damn, that was so heartwarming. Sad Tears of the Kingdom guy has a girlfriend or wife or something. I don't know. She's gonna steal his controller. No, not this time. I don't think so. I don't think so, Cross. I think it is the Nintendo Switch version of a guy who was in a commercial having another commercial that makes him less sad. All right. Hey, hey, hey. It's pretty sus, my dude. Hey, listen, you whatever kind of rev talk you want to get into. That's up to you, my dude. Right, yeah. And we brought this one up because we knew you were going to be in here sexually harassing all of us. I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Former Ubisoft exec.
God damn it, Ron!
Oh, Jesus. Former Ubisoft exec reportedly arrested after a year-long sexual harassment investigation. There seems to be a lot of these kind of like stories or some similar kind of things. I felt like as I'm going through everything, that's kind of what's happened. Or like there's a couple of things like this. This in Cyberpunk has a lot of news stories today. 5 former Ubisoft executives were reportedly arrested following a year-long sexual assault and harassment investigation within the company. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Cross. I'll see you next time, my friend. Yeah, I gotta still check out that track, but I'll definitely check it out soon here, my friend. As reported by French publication Liberation.
The French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Oh my God. Excuse me? Why did that blurb sound like it came from 1940? Jesus. Just wanted the French. Yeah, thank you, my dude. As reported by French publication Liberation and translated by GI.biz, former chief creative officer Serge, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do this one. Serge and former VP of editorial and creative services Tommy, both of whom left Ubisoft in summer 2020 following a wave of sexual misconduct allegations, were among those placed in police custody. It's a famous Orson Welles TV, and he did drunk. I mean, he did sound pretty drunk. Also, didn't even sound like Orson Welles. Although maybe I'd have to go back and listen to it again. The case is being handled by the public prosecutor's office in the Paris district of Bobigny? Oh my God. After simultaneous complaints were made by Solidaries. Oh my God. Why are these names terrible? Information Union and 2 victims on their own behalf. Judicial, oh my God, the French are the worst. Judicial police then collected testimonies from around 50 current and former employees. The plaintiff's lawyer told Liberation that investigations reveal systemic sexual violence. That was Orson Welles, a drunk on French champagne. Well, listen, all champagne is actually technically French. You know, it comes from a place in France. Listen, it's a whole thing. So it's a little redundant to say French champagne. I mean, come on, man. Obviously. Oh goodness.
Someone there?
Why you gotta try and flash me, dude? That is so rude. I feel insulted. I'm just gonna say it. Damn, I haven't been flashed in a while. it was quite nice. I mean, I already couldn't read this article, so I mean, why not? When asked for comment by IGN, Ubisoft said Ubisoft has no knowledge of what has been shared and therefore cannot comment. So, not good. Sexual harassment, not a great thing. Surprisingly, I know this is gonna be shocking to most people. Not a good thing. Ubisoft co-founder and CEO said, "I am determined to make profound changes in order to improve and strengthen our corporate culture." Yeah, we'll see, buddy. So yeah, not good, but a couple people arrested, which is very good. Arrested is real nice. I'm glad they're not going into the details too. I don't want to hear anything about what they did, and they followed up on it. That's awesome though. I'm just glad, like I said, I don't want to hear about what was going on. Just arrest these guys, get them out of here. Nintendo's gonna be shutting down the 3DS and Wii U online servers in 2024. Pokemon Bank and Street Pass are going to be surviving though. Interesting. The announcement came in a tweet, as seen below, and in an update on Nintendo's support website, where the publisher thanked players for using its hardware but confirmed the shutdown is just 6 months away. 6 months, Jesus. A specific shutdown date will be announced later. Quote, in early April 2024, online play and other functionality that used online communication will end for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. This also includes online cooperative play, internet ranking, and data distribution, end quote. Though Nintendo says plans are subject to change and could potentially arrive sooner than announced, the one exception to the rule is Pokemon Bank, which will remain online, but may also end at some point in the future. Jesus Christ, Nintendo is just, I mean, I get it. At some point you gotta start closing down services, but damn, they're really going for some things here. 3U and 4U, oh, that's true. No more online play for those games. Yeah, well, there was did one of them have like, I thought it was Vash who was telling me that one of them had like, as long as there was proximity, you could play with people. So you couldn't do it online, but you could do proximity playing, I think. I'm not positive on that though. That will always work. Yeah, I was trying to think if that was like a, because you never know, like some of those things could be like, you could be like, well, no, but it's like local, my local network, and they're like, nope, no it ain't. Nothing can connect to your local network. We'd have no online services. So yeah, that should all work still too. But yeah, it was just, it's weird because I was thinking about it and I was like, oh damn, that should be okay, right? And then I was like, I guess that's like, I remember when we were first talking about it, when he first was forcing Monster Hunter on me. We had talked about like how you could do that, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. It's such a normal thing now, but I just remember it fondly as I was like, yeah, that's crazy. And then I was like, it's not that crazy anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever shared that story about how I got forced into some Monster Hunter. So I think it was for Vash's birthday. He lived a couple of minutes from the place that we worked. And so the one day we were going back to his place after work because it was for his birthday or something we were celebrating. I'm pretty sure something like that. So I like didn't know what to get him. I didn't know him that well yet. So I think I like got him like a gift card or something, you know? And he was like, oh, you know what we could do with this? I could buy you Monster Hunter. I was like, bro, no, like the point of this gift card is for you, my dude. And he was like, yeah, but the thing that I want is for you to play Monster Hunter. I was like, oh my God, bro. So yeah, that's what he did. So that's how I got into playing Monster Hunter. Yeah. Essentially, I essentially bought it for him for me. So, but yeah. World. Which one was it? It was one of the 3DS ones, but World and Rise have been the ones that I actually stuck with and played most of. So, the ones on the 3DS I just didn't like that much, and it's not because they're bad. I didn't know them that well. So. All right. 7 former BioWare employees are suing the company for better severance. Yeah, see, there's a lot of these kinds of stories this week for some reason.
Lurk.
Hey, Aiden, thank you so much, friend. After BioWare eliminated 50 jobs back in August, 7 of those former employees are now suing the company for better severance. Per a press release obtained by IGN today, the group of employees has filed a statement of claims with the Alberta Court of King's Bench. Jesus. A statement of claim with Alberta's Court of King's Bench, requesting fair severance pay and punitive damages for what they call unreasonably poor treatment by BioWare. The press release notes that the employees that were fired without cause, and that in recent cases of termination without cause in the Alberta courts, former employees have been granted 1 month's severance pay per year of service, including the full value of benefits. Without delving into specifics, the release says the laid off employees were offered significantly less than this amount, despite alleged efforts to negotiate with BioWare. In filing the lawsuit, these employees have refused BioWare's offered severance pay. Damn. Oh man. Well, I mean, listen. It's important to some people, I guess. The 7 employees filing the lawsuit have an average of 14 years at the company, says the release. In a statement, one of the terminated employees noted that while they remain supportive of the long-awaited Dragon Age Dreadwolf, we are struggling to understand why BioWare is shortchanging us in this challenging time. So, damn, BioWare about to feel the wrath, I think. Damn, that's some craziness right there. So, I'll be interested to see if they actually do get anything from this. As they've already turned down their severance pay, I'm assuming if they don't win this suit, man. I don't think they get anything then, which would be really bad. So hopefully they get something. Okay, over the last couple of weeks, we talked about Drew Barrymore, how she, during the writer's strike, resumed her show and had a bunch of controversy around that because she was kicking out people who were supporting the strike. And then after a little bit of time, she decided, she's gonna go ahead and stop the show again, And as they were going to be returning, apparently a bunch of the show's writers reportedly declined to return following her WGA strike controversy. I mean, listen, this is kind of what you get. After Drew Barrymore garnered backlash for announcing and then reversing her decision to bring back her show during the writer's strike, the writers have now apparently declined to return following the strike. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm real glad. Because that was a dick move, and I don't know why people were trying to do it. They were like, yeah, but we can totally return. Like, we're good. Like, no. You would think there would be some kind of solidarity, but apparently, I mean, for some people, no. While the Drew Barrymore show has set its post-strike return for October 18th, its writers, Chelsea White, Kristen Kinnan, and Liz Coe, have reportedly turned down the offer to come back, and the production will now be interviewing new writers in compliance with the Writers Guild of America. IGN has reached out to representatives with the daytime talk show for comment. So yeah, not a good look for Barrymore. I mean, this whole thing has been bad for her, so, and it just keeps on getting worse. But yeah, they'll obviously get some other people or whatever, but for now, just a little bit funny. Just makes me chuckle, makes me laugh. But yeah, I agree. I am very proud of them for not backing down on this. Yo, Ron, what's happening, friend? What's going on? How you doing, man? No, I have not watched Ahsoka yet. I plan to tonight. I just want to say that before you start coming out here spoiling things. Just dropping by. Hey, I appreciate seeing you. As always, of course. Sorry, I was touching my cord to my headphones and I felt a big thing. I was like, what the fuck is that? Fucking big cat tooth went straight into the fucking cord like an asshole. Luckily, these are just like it's just a just a replaceable cord, so I can always get another one if I needed to. Maybe drop from Ahsoka spoilers. You know what? I didn't get to talk about it yesterday, but so yesterday I ended up falling asleep. You best not. So I ended up falling asleep on my couch just before Vash was streaming. No, well, a little bit before. And I had something on that I was watching. I think it was on YouTube or whatever. And there's a guy that I do watch after I'll usually watch Ahsoka. He does like a breakdown and everything. He kind of fills me in because I don't know everything about the Star Wars stuff. So I ended up like falling asleep and I woke up and bro's newest thing was on. I was like, pause. Oh my God. Bro's about to spoil everything for me. So I was this close. I still haven't gotten spoiled by anything. I have no idea what's going on yet. I am so proud. Someone's gonna come in here and fucking ruin the whole thing for me now that I've said that. So I get what I get. Yeah, man, how are you? How did you like the last episode? I will ask that without spoilers. All right, so I got I think it's just two trailers. And this one is for The Alters, and it is a introducing the character of Jan, which I believe is probably the only character. They have a new character played by Timothy. Oh, perfect, man. That's what I was hoping for. Man, I love me some Timothy in Star Wars. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. This looks pretty interesting. I'll tell you that for sure.
My name is Jan.
Oh, Jan. Sorry.
My whole life, all my choices, led me to this place. When I took this job, I thought things would take a different turn. Well, ironically, they did. My name is Jan, and I was brought here by the other Jan just because he didn't know how to fix his own shit. My name is Jan. I chose the path of science, and now I'm stuck with these feather-brained versions of myself. My name is Jan. I lost everything, but here I am in a body that does not belong to me. My name is Jan. I've sacrificed my entire life for Lena, and now it turns out she's not even my wife. My name is Jan. And looking at all of them, I've never been happier with who I've become. My name is Jan. And I just want my life back. Yeah? Which one?
Damn, which one? This looks like Zathras? What's Zathras? Wasn't there a Fallout dungeon like that? I don't know. 200 Garys you had to slaughter? Oh man, probably, right? I just thought this was kind of an interesting concept. I mean, I'm sure it's not like a brand new concept, but I like this idea for games and stuff where it was just introducing a bunch of the same character and they're just all different versions, like completely different lifestyles. Like they're essentially like all different characters, but they're all him. So it's kind of cool. I'd like to see how this actually ends up being. Like, who knows? Like, the game, they're not showing anything of the game, but it seems cool. Bro, that's awesome though. 200 Garys. I forgot. There probably is some shit like that. Babylon 5, different versions of each other, but they're all named Zathras. Sounds like the movie The One. Oh, really? What's The One? Also, guys, I was gonna tell you guys about this too. There was a movie on Hulu. Did I talk? I don't know if I talked about this. There's a movie on Hulu that just came out the other day. Oh yeah, it was called No One Will Save You. It has nothing to do with this. Sorry, this is completely different. It's called No One Will Save You. If you have not checked it out, I would check it out. The rating as I googled it is kind of low. It had 2.8, but I thought it was pretty alright. It's a little. There's a couple of moments that are weird as fuck, but overall, I thought it was an enjoyable experience. Yeah, that's the one, Ron. Kind of. You should watch it. It's pretty good. Like I said, I thought it was pretty good. There's definitely some moments of weirdness, but I think it's pretty good. I don't know what you guys were talking about that made me feel like maybe it was just Casper saying The One. What is The One? Oh, this is like Jet Li film. I don't know what this was about. Yo, Vash, what's happening? Yeah, is Jet Li like a bunch of different multi-dimensional? Is there a bunch of different Jet Lis? I just spit all over myself. Yeah, welcome on in, Vash. How are you doing, bro?
26 months.
Yo, Plenty, thank you so much. Holy shit, 26 months? Are you kidding me? Need to lurk, but I'll keep you tab. Thank you so much. Just thank you. 26 months. Good Christ, though. For real. Thank you so much. You're playing some Evil Within, right? Sorry. I know you're trying to leave, but I'm just trying to do a shout out.
Al's just going for a swim midair. He's not even dying. Like, everything's just like frozen. He does look like he's in pain though.
Damn.
He forced
Oh, shit.
Wow, I don't know what it was.
Interesting. Damn. Very, very funny. I've never seen a glitch in that game yet. Sorry. All right, let me catch back up because Good and Evil Jet Lis. So there is multiple different versions of Jet Li and Jason Statham. I didn't see Jason Statham is in this. This is so wild. He has hair in it too, which is weird. Jet Li cutting off the other. Parking in the garage right now. Damn, bro. Bro's parking in the garage. He garaging. Yeah, of course. Get that shout out. No, I swim. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love seeing glitches in games. I'm also apparently very good at finding them somehow. Forced air swim. But yeah, make sure you guys check out playing. I believe you're playing more Evil Within either tonight or tomorrow. I saw the thing and my mind is blanking on which day you said you were streaming again. But still fun. Is Brogan really? You gotta be kidding me. That's the first time I recognized Statham. Hey, nice. That's pretty cool. Sorry. So we got on this like tangent of the one because of this game called The Alters, which is a bunch of different versions of the same character, which is look pretty interesting. So, all right, I got one more. This one's called The Invisible. I don't remember why I chose this one. So we're going to be watching it together, trying to figure out why the fuck we're watching this. So let's watch it. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Because it looked good. And apparently it's based off of a sci-fi novel. Decisions. Oh man, I love that. So, oh yeah, okay, so I completely forgot about it when I was doing all this. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. Like it looks video game by Star Wars Why does that sound funny? Star Wars Industries. But yeah, I thought this looked pretty cool. And November 6th, it's really cool. Really soon too. You can get to pet the cat in the new Assassin's Creed. Ooh, that is a 10 out of 10 game. But yeah, it's based off of like a sci-fi novel, which sounds pretty interesting. But the game looks good. I felt like it, it could be. What was the game I was thinking? It felt like it looked like. Firewatch. I mean, in like the sense of like, it looks like it's probably gonna be like, kind of like hanging around, exploring a little bit, and there's probably some story and stuff. But it looks pretty good. You made a clip of it? Hey, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can hit the jackpot here. Bro, did we get it? Bro, we totally got it. We totally got it. Bro, we totally got this. We totally got us a cat pet clip. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god.
Hey, we get to pet the cat.
Yay!
10 out of 10.
Bro, that is so cool. I'm so glad we got it too. That's amazing. That never fucking happens. Yo. Nice getting that clip, bro. Also, nice for letting me know. Yeah, make sure you guys are checking out Casper, of course. You know, this goes without saying, but you know, make sure you check Casper out. You get to see him pet some cats. Cat petting is a Tim Chamala. Bro, you're just going with Tim? It's Timothy, bro. Come on. Of game development? It's not. Get out of here, Ron. Get the... God damn it, Ron. One of the better in-game pets, too. Yeah, the whole pickup and everything, too. Oh, my God. Bro. Love that. All right, let's keep on moving. Everyone has cat petting now, dude. Who else? Name. Give me 2 more games that do cat petting. Hogwarts, bro. Jedi, BG3. God, fuck you guys. Hogwarts doesn't count. That game is stupid, and I never played it. And BG3 looks great, so whatever. And Jedi is
God damn it, Ron!
Yeah, Jedi is not even a real game, bro.
Jedi is not even real, bro.
Just can't let us enjoy anything. There's other animals to pet. See, not just cats, bro. There's a lot of things you can pet in BG3, bro, and it's other characters mostly. That's a sex joke if you guys didn't know. You can play fetch with. Oh, that's actually super cool. Heavy petting, right? Yeah, that's cool though. I do want to check it out. It might be a one, man. I was gonna say there might be one we'd have to do. I was gonna say maybe it'd be a good one to try streaming sometime with people, but man, well, I don't know. All right, let's jump into this next topic. Sony confirms the data breach impacted nearly 7,000 current and former employees, which is great because I'm not an employee, so hopefully it does not impact me. Sony has begun contacting thousands of current and former staff impacted by recent data breaches after a ransomware group claimed last week it had accessed the company's system, which I remember seeing, but nobody knew if it was real, so I didn't want to talk about it unless I knew it was actually going to be a thing, which apparently it is. But luckily, it seems like it's mostly just employees, so we're all safe. Sorry, I didn't say hi. Oh yeah. I seen you in there lurking, Cyclo. And I was like, damn, he must be really getting some motors bait going on. As reported by Bleeping Computer, Sony has now informed employees of its Sony Interactive Entertainment division whose data was exposed. The outlet wrote that the notification was sent out to about 6,800 individuals impacted by the breach. Sony disclosed in the notification to victims that the breach was due to a vulnerability in the Move It Transfer, a file management transfer software employees at Sony and other companies used. Sony did not immediately respond to IGN's request for comment. Whew. Like I said, thank God I don't need another thing that has my data and stuff. There's enough of this shit already happening. I don't need more. So luckily, hopefully, customer data is still good, but we shall see. All right, let's go down some some CD Projekt Red rabbit holes here. Oh man. Also fucking I'm a fucking wreck, guys. It's not good. Like I said, I fucking busted my lip. I bit my tongue earlier today too. Now my tongue feels too big for my mouth, and so I feel like I'm tripping all over it. I'm a fucking wreck over here. CD Projekt Red CEO Adam entering supervisory position in 2025. Hey Ron, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, dude. It was so great to see you, my friend. Have a great day, and I will see you soon, man. Love you, dude. CD Projekt Red CEO Adam, with no last name given, because, you know, obviously, has announced he will be moving to a supervisory role at the company in 2025 and therefore be stepping down as CEO as part of a large management shakeup. Yeah, look at this. Anytime Ron can come in here and not start throwing spoilers out and not get timed out, that's a good Ron interaction. And very minimal Timothy mentions today, so you know we'll take what we can get. Adam, who will have been at CD Projekt Red for 30 years as of 2024, will resign as a member of the management board at the end of the year. Before he does so, he will transition from his current role as CEO to the role of Chief Strategy Officer as of January 1st, 2024. I mean, that's cool though. So it sounds like dude's been there for like 30 years, so it's not like he's like stepping down because of other nefarious things. Like he's stepping down because he's like, I mean, listen, I mean, I've been here for a long time, I guess. Like it's time for me to probably do something else or retire or something. I don't know. So that's kind of nice, a little bit refreshing to see a CEO not getting forced out because the company's either tanking or they've had some kind of terrible things going on in their personal life. Yeah, those kinds of things. Oh, all right. Let me grab this other one from fucking CD's nuts. CD Projekt Red announces a live-action Cyberpunk 2077 project. CD Projekt aims to expand its Cyberpunk 2077 universe further with a live-action project. Announced today, the unnamed project is a collaboration between CD Projekt and Anonymous Content, the production company behind True Detective and Mr. Robot, as well as Academy Award-winning films including The Revenant and Spotlight. So there's like a anime for Cyberpunk that I did not watch. It was like Edge Runners or something like that. And I heard it was really good. But a live action Cyberpunk thing actually gets me way more excited. I don't know why. I like live action stuff sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. CD Projekt said this project is in early development stages, and the hunt is on for a screenwriter to tell a brand new story set in the world of Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, probably won't hear about this for a little while at least, because you know they're going to be working on it and nothing's really done yet, but pretty interesting stuff. Oh, here we go. Remember when I was saying there was a lot of these kind of stories when we were talking about there was the Ubisoft sexual harassment one, and then there was another one that was something else. The severance pay. Former Bungie HR manager is suing for wrongful termination after she reported potential racial bias. Damn. Yeah, I think the cyberpunk stuff could be cool. I'd be interested to see. Oh man. Damn. Like I said, my tongue feels so swollen. Destiny 2 and Marathon developer Bungie is currently being sued for retaliation and wrongful termination by former HR manager who alleged she was let go when she raised a potential case of racial discrimination to her supervisors. Tongue feels swollen. Oh yeah, I bit it the other day. Oh, I bit it today. Sorry. Just the side though too. And it's the worst, man. It feels too big for my mouth right now. And it's one of those ones like when you bite it and it kind of hurts and you just keep on hitting it against your teeth. Not biting it, just like it hit the side, the teeth and stuff, and it hurt. You're like, oh my god. Feels like it's hard to talk a little bit, you know. In a complaint filed earlier this year in the state of Washington, plaintiff Ingram Alm recounts that she was hired by Bungie in May of 2022 as an HR manager, coming into the job with over a decade of experience. Just a few months into her employment, she says she was instructed to investigate the performance of a particular employee, referred to as James Smith. But when she sat down to speak with Smith, he allegedly pointed out that he was the only black employee on a team of 50 individuals and expressed that he felt he was being singled out and racially targeted by his supervisor. Wow, okay. Interesting. Alms goes on to say that she shared this information with her supervisor and recommended that Smith's supervisor receive diversity training, but alleged that her recommendation was met with hostility and denial. She says she was told that the individual she was recommending taking the training had been there for a long time and are highly regarded, and her recommendation was denied. During a follow-up discussion about the incident sometime after, Alms was additionally told by her supervisor that she didn't want to touch those conversations with a 10-foot pole. Wow. Interesting. This is real bad. Yeah. Following this, Alms alleged that Bungie recommended terminating Smith's employment. Alms says she disagreed, saying this would be racial bias, and in September approached Bungie's director of equity and inclusion, Dr. Courtney Benjamin, for advice. Benjamin suggested that terminating Smith would be too risky considering the evidence and advised a written warning be given to Smith instead. However, Alms alleged that her supervisor became extremely angry at her for having reached out to Benjamin and gave her a written warning over email. Jesus Christ. Alms' supervisor also called Benjamin to apologize for Alms approaching her, supposedly telling Benjamin that she didn't want her to think that she was a racist. Oh my god. Later in September, Alms claimed she was placed in the needs improvement category during a review, despite previously having excellent reviews from both peers and clients, and was told by her supervisor to look for an off-ramp and exit from the job. Oh my god. Shortly after, Alms says she found her email and Bungie platform access cut off without explanation, and despite multiple attempts to contact her supervisor, received no response for several days. At the end of September, Alm was informed that her resignation had been accepted, despite insisting that she had not intended to resign and wanted to keep her job. She says she declined to sign a document stating she'd voluntarily resigned, and that an email she sent to the company's chief people officer, Holly Barbakovi, explained the situation went unanswered. Bungie's response to Alm's complaint is brief and does not include an alternate narrative events to counter hers. Oh my god. Oh man, Bungie. Oh man, Bungie.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
How do you get a warning letter for letting people know about an issue? Management is fucked up. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's how you get a warning. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of things I feel about this. Like, so if you get recommended for diversity training, like, okay, so say you're not gonna do it, whatever. You should still, I think the idea to be like, no, this person's been here a long time and they're very highly regarded. They don't need that. You're like, what? I think you could, I mean, like I said, you may not do it, but I mean, don't be that transparent about how fucking stupid you're gonna be about it. Like, it seems stupid. Yeah, just a failure at so many different levels. And I think, yeah, I feel like she's, if her story is exactly the way she's kind of playing it, or even at least somewhat, then she's got a real case here. Because that is some crazy messed up shit. Sorry, just lubing up the lips a little here, you know? Ooh, yeah, the lips are so lubed. Yeah, so that's pretty wild, and also stupid because there's like email that backs up a lot of this shit. And so yeah, not a good look, Bungie. All right, let's keep on rolling. Apparently PlayStation Plus Premium and Deluxe is going to be adding some movies via the new Sony Picture Core app. I was just a little bit interested in what this is, so I dropped this in here. I did read through a little bit of it, and I think I understand what's going on. Only if you have PlayStation Plus Premium or Deluxe, which is the highest tier, my friend. Don't get excited. These are high tier PlayStation Plus subscriptions, not the basics. Yes, us poor boys don't get the good stuff. To better incentivize PlayStation owners into subscribing to PlayStation Plus, Sony has announced today that certain subscription holders get access to curated catalog of ad-free movies they can watch on their PlayStation 4 and 5. Sony announced that the new feature is part of a rebranding for its movie service, Bravia Core, which will now be renamed Sony Picture Core. Poor squad. Trying to see if they had another part. The partnership also lets PlayStation Plus Premium and Deluxe members access a catalog of up to 100 movies through the Sony Picture Core app as one of their new membership perks. All the movies available to these members are streamed ad-free, and catalog of the movies will be updated periodically. Some films subscribers will have access to include Resident Evil Damnation, Elysium, and Kingsguard Final Fantasy 15. So I think there's like some issues, like when you're like looking at your your thing, to avoid confusion on what films you can buy/rent and which ones are available to PlayStation Plus subscribers. The Sony Picture Core app, as shown in the screenshot below, has a section that shows all the films available for PlayStation Plus. So there's going to be like, in that app, apparently you'll have like a tier that is just like, here's the PlayStation Plus stuff. This is the only stuff you can watch. So I guess if you have PlayStation Premium or Deluxe, PlayStation Plus Premium or Deluxe, you'll have a couple extra movies, I guess. It's still neat. Yeah, I thought it's kind of cool. A little extra perk if they can do it, you know. Similar to Prime. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, if Sony already has the assets, just it costs probably nothing to them to do it. So, and you're making that premium and deluxe versions of that subscription service just a little bit more worth the money that you're paying to get all those things. Hey, Casper, yeah, you're gonna be able to check out some movies, man. So I did just watch a video about this just before stream. Ballin' out of control. Scientists have created smallest Nerf gun ever from strands of DNA. I'm pretty sure so in Monster Hunter there's a monster towards the end. It's Monster Hunter World, so spoilers for that if you guys haven't played Monster Hunter World and you don't want to know who like one of the end bosses is. I will go over it, man. Brain will compute soon. There's a monster called Shar Ishvalda, and he uses like vibrations in the sand to like manipulate the sand and stuff. So Vash, I remember, showed me a video, and I had seen it before, but of a guy taking a hot tub and putting sand in it and using vibrations to make the sand like liquid, almost like being like water. So using all this air and stuff and the vibrations and stuff, it makes the sand very like you can sink into the sand. So it's pretty cool video, pretty interesting stuff. So that same guy is the one who did this. So NASA engineer turned YouTuber Mark Rober has teamed up with scientists from California's Salk Institute and Brigham Young University to create the smallest Nerf gun model in history, one of which was built from modified strands of DNA. Oh, the same guy. It is. Rover had previously spent 7 years working on NASA's Curiosity rover at the agency's Jet Propulsion Laboratory before using his engineering talent and penchant for shenanigans to create a viral YouTube channel, which at the time of writing boasts over 25.9 million subscribers. 7 years ago, Rover went viral after creating the largest Nerf gun in history. For his most recent video, he took that same concept and sprinted in the opposite direction, asking scientists to create some of the tiniest Nerf gun models ever. First up, the YouTuber turned to his alma mater of Brigham Young University and asked a team of students led by Professor Larry L. Howell to design a fully functional miniature Nerf gun that could fit on a human finger. The tiny scale Rover envisioned for the project meant it would be impossible to design the model using the combination of moving parts and springs that allows an ordinary Nerf gun to fire its payload of air-propelled foam bullets. Instead, the team opted to design their mini Nerf gun out of a single 3D printed block in order to avoid issues with friction between moving parts. The end result was a fully functional model that could fire off a single bullet using a series of inbuilt springs just a couple of centimeters long, but still capable of firing a dart of a distance of almost 3 feet. So that's what this whole thing is. So these are the springs that they use to make this into like a Yeah. So you couldn't use springs. Roper then took the design to university's micro mechanisms lab, where they grew a microscopic functional version from carbon nanotubes 100 times smaller than a regular Nerf pistol. This latest monument to smallest was so tiny that it literally dwarfed by an ant and could only be fired with the aid of a robotic micro manipulator needle. Jesus. Kind of. The scientists then used the carbon nanotubes synthesis. Oh my gosh. Scientists then used the carbo nanotubes synthesis tech to grow outlines of Nerf guns that were 100,000 times smaller than the original, which were a fifth the width of a human hair and required an electron microscope to view. For the final step of his quest to make the smallest Nerf gun, Roper turned to a team of scientists from the Salk Institute, led by one assistant professor, Palev Kersey, and asked them if they could create the outlines of one out of nothing more than the strands of DNA. Jesus. So here, apparently this is it, huh? Okay. So here is the here's the DNA gun. DNA is present in the nucleus of most mammalian cells and serves as a instruction manual for our bodies by telling its constituent parts how they should act to best serve the whole. Most DNA forms a double helix formation when two separate strands featuring billions of complementary chemicals base bind together. Jesus. I'm already feel like I'm struggling to talk because of my tongue, and now I gotta read all these fucking intense words. Dr. Kersey's lab specializes in manipulating the base single strands of DNA known as scaffold strands in a way that forces them to attach to one another and form predetermined shapes. These strands are locked in place with similar smaller staple strands, which essentially serves as a structural support to stop the whole assembly unraveling. Here's what I say. It's pretty interesting. The video is much better at explaining this than I'm going to be, obviously. This is just I'm just kind of reading through it, and it's obviously just probably too much for me to even be understanding. Essentially they made this thing super tiny. So this is the picture off of the one microscope. You can just barely kind of see the outline of the Nerf gun. It's very much like you mean, you're not getting details and stuff, obviously, but it is pretty interesting. Essentially, he created the smallest Nerf gun ever from strands of DNA, and they used other kind of strands as supports to kind of force the DNA to make the shape that he wanted, which was just a gun shape. It's not even specifically Nerf at that point, you know. I mean, that's a whole thing, but it was really cool. So he does have a video on it if you would like to check it out. You know, I feel like that's easy enough for you guys to go find yourself. But very cool stuff. Let's move on. We got stuff to do today, guys. Apparently Pokemon's getting a live action series, but it gets its first trailer today. Pokemon Red is about to take center stage in the upcoming Pokemon live action series. A new trailer for the upcoming show called Pokesumi has debuted online, revealing that it's actually all about how the classic Pokemon game affects one of its players. I guess we'll check it out, right? You know? Damn, I love this tune. You only gotta blow on it. That's not the right move.
君に決めた。ゲット。あーやっちゃった。プランナーの赤木と申します。よろしくお願いします。みんなで戦いたいんです。どんな企画がいいんですかね。雑誌の広告1枚で人が変わることがあるんだよ。競合プレイってバトルみたいでワクワクしません？
巻き込むなよ。自分で受けるって言ったんだろ。
一緒にやります。
承知しました。
会社の危機すでにビハインド。必死に跳ねてるけど何にも起こらないこの感じ。人からもらったポケモンはバチ足りてないと言うこと聞かないよ。
この仕事落としたらどうしよう。
相手にされないからってムキになんないでね。まあ舐められてるってことじゃない。私は最後まで諦めない。
Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't understand any of that, but you know, like, whatever. Nah, still blow. You don't know what I'm talking about, man. Don't ever blow it in. All right, well, you know, listen, I thought it was gonna be a little more Pokemon heavy, but it seems, yeah, like Pokemon is a character in here, but not a real thing. Bro, why you hit me with so many of those phases? Okay, well, whatever. I'm moving on. I got things to do. We don't know what the hell's going on there. All right. Last Sneaky Cove too. I seen it in there. Last one. It is Thursday, so Epic Game Store has a free game today, guys. The new game today is Godlike Burger. I don't know anything about this. In Godlike Burger, your customers are what they eat in a uniquely literal way. Because you're killing them to turn them into burgers is what I'm saying. Oh my god. By day, you'll be scrambling to sling enough burgers to meet the lunch rush. By night, you'll be concocting secret sauces and hidden traps to source some new ingredients from your alien patrons. Running a restaurant is as always a cutthroat business. Yo, Logie, what's happening, friend? How you doing?
Logie.
Spam? Yeah, you know how Vash be. He be spamming things. I like a Godlike Burger right now, bro. I am very hungry too. Well, I'm gonna get some food after stream though. Yeah, how you doing, friend? Hi. It's so good to see you. So if this seems interesting to you, it's like a kind of a restaurant management kind of game. You know, it is free over on Epic Games. You know, if you would like to check it out. I guess with that, that wraps it for the news. Appreciate y'all being here.